Hey guys, my name is Alicia, aka La Havawara, and this is my comic book review of Greg Rucka's Volume 1 titled The Lies of Wonder Woman. You might have noticed from the title of my video that, Hurricane Harvey is currently in my backyard. I was supposed to actually go to work today, but because of the storm we're closed, so I thought while I have power I might as well do a review. So to start, I will say that just like many of us, obviously, I knew who Wonder Woman was. I knew of her and kind of things that she did. But before she started showing up in the movies and things like that, I never really had, I don't want to say I didn't have a desire, but I just never really had a chance to look into like her past and her history and just her story in general. I thought it was really cool because when she first made her appearance in Batman vs. Superman: Dawn of Justice, the movie kind of alluded to there being a future kind of retelling of her background, and after seeing that, it really motivated me to want to learn more about her before the actual Wonder Woman movie came out. So before going to see the movie, I just did really general research about her and learned that she was an Amazon, she came from Themyscira, she's the daughter of Hippolyta, and things like that, and I was like, this chick's a badass, cool. But at the time, I was still just a little scared to go diving into the comics because I didn't even know where to start necessarily. So I saw the movie, and after seeing everything in action, I was like, okay, I need to see what the comics are about. Like, I am so excited for this. So I did some comic book soul searching, and I was a little intimidated because there's so many different series of Wonder Woman, and I was like, ah! But I finally made a decision, and what I started with was Greg Rucka's Volume 1 titled The Lies, and this is what it looks like. I know in my last video I was like, you guys need to buy this like now, it's amazing, and I still completely feel exactly the same way. Fun fact, this was actually the first comic book that I've ever read in my entire life, and I'm so glad that it was because I am 100% convinced that this is what's gotten me hooked on comics, probably for eternity. What I really enjoyed about this volume is that it right off the bat started to articulate one of Wonder Woman's largest internal struggles, and it's that of finding truth in a world rich with deception. It quickly became the theme of the entire volume, but it not only had to do with Wonder Woman dealing with trying to find the truth and dealing with deception, but also characters such as Steven and also Barbara Ann. They also go through their own issues with finding the truth and also dealing with the fact that they have been deceived in many ways of their lives. For those who are just now diving into the Wonder Woman comics and who may have seen the Wonder Woman movie and enjoyed that they provided background about her, I think you would really appreciate that this graphic novel definitely does have little like snippets of her past and living in Themyscira and things like that, mainly of her reminiscing on lessons that she learned like from her mother or just core values that were kind of inculcated into her mind at a young age. So I really appreciated that. I think something that's important for me as far as characters is learning about their development, about how they got to where they were. And for Wonder Woman, that's very pivotal. In order for you to understand her, you definitely have to understand where she came from and why she believes in the things that she does. I think that this volume does a really great job of providing just enough background for you to understand why she feels this internal pain, and also so you can understand why she's doing a lot of the things that she does do. For those who are going to be doing comparatives of the character in the film as opposed to the character in this comic book series, what differs substantially is that there's not really much lightheartedness in the comic. It definitely focuses on just the pure emotion of anger and sadness and kind of her wanting to just find truth in everything. She just has a desire for people to live happier lives. So it upsets her that there are people who are being so deceived that they're not happy or that their lives are being ruined by it. In the film, there is a lot more touch of lightheartedness and her clearly still feeling all of these emotions, but it's a little bit more humanizing. Whenever you're reading the comic, it's like, no, she is an Amazon and like, she is pissed, basically. And for all of those romantics out there, Wonder Woman does have a romantic interest in this comic series with Steven, which is funny because a lot of people were complaining that she had like a romantic interest in the film, and I was like, You can be a badass and want to kiss a guy. Like, he's cute. Shit. I know that I'm not being very descriptive when I'm talking about this comic volume, but it's because I really want you guys to go out and read it yourselves because it's that great. The graphics are amazing. Everything is very vibrant and detailed and definitely articulate the emotions that all the characters are going through very well. It's like you're watching a movie and it's like you're in the movie, and I honestly think that this volume of Wonder Woman is a lot better than the film, and the film was badass. So if that doesn't tell you how good this is, I don't really know what else to say. I should probably go soon because the storm is getting a little bad now. But like I said, read the comic. I know that this wasn't a very extensive review, but I just want to say that you guys should all definitely read it, and I really think that anyone who's new to comics, such as I am, or who really likes Wonder Woman but doesn't really know where to begin, Greg Rucka's series is honestly a perfect place to start. As always, don't forget to comment any suggestions for comics that you guys may have for me. Don't forget to like and definitely subscribe to my channel so you can keep up with what I'm reading. Until next time, see you guys later!